For all news, any type of news, John Sandman's here to save the day. Welcome to Sandman News.
I had to use the Sandman News as the start because it has been forever since I have made a Rocket League video or anything on the subject. So for those of you who I haven't seen in years or a year or whatever it's been, hello, welcome back. I hope your life is going freaking amazing. If I see you every other day usually and you're still watching my videos, what's up? Welcome back. Good to see you. As always, business as usual. So yes, we have a title, is Rocket League bringing back trading? This is not some clickbait video. This is a video I wasn't even gonna make, but I feel like I've been having a lot of people ask me in my Twitch chat, and I feel like I just need to respond. I need to make a video on it. 11 months ago from today, we saw that on December 5th, 2023 at 4 p.m., Rocket League will be removing player-to-player trading. For any of my Counter-Strike fans, just imagine if the game that you love and all the items that you had collected just said, hey, you're no longer allowed to trade those. Hey, you know those cases you got? You can't trade them anymore. Hey, you know those really cool items you got? You can't trade them anymore. They took it away. And people weren't very happy about it. I wasn't very happy about it. This was literally what I based my content off of, was Rocket League trading, blind trading. Oh, things I miss all the time. Opening cases, of course, or opening crates for the Rocket League terms and all that good stuff. And so when that was taken away, I was already kind of leaving the scene, wasn't really enjoying making the ranked videos anymore. F2, you know, like the boys weren't playing anymore. And the only thing I really enjoyed in Rocket League still was like the custom maps and the fun maps like that. But once like we realized the rumor of Rocket League 2 wasn't happening, it kind of just wasn't exciting anymore. And I just always told myself that I would not make content on something that I don't enjoy anymore. And I didn't enjoy it. And that's why there's been no content on it. But the question of the video is Rocket League bringing back trading. I personally am gonna say this right now, and we can watch and see what Picapixel and people have said. I personally don't think so. I don't wanna get your hopes up. I don't wanna get you all excited. I don't wanna be, I wanna be like happy and like, yeah, dude, it's coming back. But at the same time, I don't even know if it did come back, if I would even really go back to Rocket League. Also, if I sound stopped up, I've been sick. I think I already said it, but yeah, that's the only reason I'm like kind of talking a little weird. Nothing's changed. I'm still the same guy. But let's jump into it. Let's jump into like the thing that kind of caught my eye. It showed up in my recommended on YouTube. My boy Pixel, man. I love Pixel. He's still been crushing it. He's still doing Rocket League content. How? No idea. So impressed. Love you, dude. But update proof that trading is coming back to Rocket League this year. I am going to summarize this. I would definitely go recommend checking it out, see the things he found, all that good stuff. But pretty much this is the main point that he found that made him think, hey, trading could come back. Let's check it out.
With Rocket League always implements changes into the code of the game for future updates ahead of time. So, for example, with the Season 16 update in September, there will be things in the code that allude to and point to updates that happen in the future. Because if it's not sort of preloaded into the game, you can't all of a sudden add a bunch of stuff.
And this is how, like, a lot of people know about things that are coming out in Fortnite or any game. You could always check the code first when it's preloaded in. I mean, the Fortnite, they have, like, some of the biggest people releasing that code and letting you know what's coming before it even comes out. So
now I'm not going to show any screenshots. I have the code right here on my screen.
Nice.
But I don't know to what extent I can show this or not. I think it's free information for those of you that are able to just get into the code of the game, but I'm also not
So what does this code have to do with anything?
But there are trading related things in the code that should be implemented into the game in the future. One of them specifically being trade locked. Now, I get there are certain things to do with your inventory and sorting your garage that could be to do with trading. That doesn't mean like player to player trading, but trade locked specifically that suggests that, you know, like back in the day when you bought keys and then credits, you couldn't trade those for a week. They were trade locked. Why would there be addition to the code with regards to trading and trade locked items if they weren't preparing to bring trading back? And
now listen, I love Pixel and I agree. It is interesting that there is an updated code which says trade locked or trade at all. But for me, this is kind of how I feel like I was super disappointed by them releasing Rocket Racing rather than Rocket League 2 or some new updated Rocket League, is because we saw that email. There was like a leaked email or a LinkedIn or something where they were looking for more people to work on Rocket League 2. Was like the code name or something. And we as the community, not saying it's our fault, but we ran with this thought that we were gonna get an updated Rocket League. Every time they release something, we're like, it's okay. The new Unreal Engine 5 Rocket League's coming out, and we went for it. And so like for me, like seeing the code say trade locked, it just isn't enough for me. And I, trust me, man, I miss it. I miss it. It's a thing of history. It was great. The Rocket League times were great. But like for me, like it's just not enough to be like, oh my God, trading's coming back. Now, Pixel also goes on and talks about how Rocket League Racing will not be getting any more themed updates anymore. This is like fact. Future updates will be taking new roads with refreshed rank periods, renewed quests, and additional car items you can take to the track. So that timing mixed with the timing of there being some trade talk in the code, you know, could be the perfect storm of bringing trading back. I mean, I would love it. I think it would be cool. But then that made me ask myself a question before we get to the second point that Pixel made, the newest video that just came out yesterday from him. I don't even know if I would go back to Rocket League if they brought back trading. Like, I don't think that's enough. I'm still like salty. I'm still like mad. Like it's not because I gave away so many of my items. It's not because I am like, I'm gonna stick it to the man. It's because like, truthfully, like even if Rocket League were to keep trading, I don't know how much longer I would have been doing daily videos or a couple times a week videos. I was losing interest in the overall game. Sure, I was still enjoying seeing the new items they released and talking about that, but besides that, like I wanted gameplay. So my question to you is, even if they brought back trading, would you go back? Would that make you go back to Rocket League? Or are a bunch of you still playing, having the time of your lives, playing ranked, still jamming with your friends? Like, where do you stand on that field? I would love to know. Now, here's the second video that Pixel released, which actually got me a little hyped until I did a little more research. And I'm sure Pixel's already heard about this. The research I did was through his comments. So let me, let's watch it.
But I'll come back to these comments. This is what you're here for. I've kept you waiting long enough. You may remember from a recent video that I did where I played some games in Rocket League. I finished some ranked games, wanted to party up with one of the people that I found in solo queue, and when I tried to search for a game, it said that I hadn't accepted the user license agreement. And if you've played Rocket League recently and you played it before, you probably had to accept the user license agreement as well. And what do we do with, you know, the license agreement, terms and conditions, anything? We scroll to the bottom, we accept, and we get on to play the game. No one reads the license agreement. Well, it turns out this time we absolutely should have done. So if we go to settings, we go all the way to extras, and we go to...
And I feel for him, man. I feel for him because I'm the same way, dude. I would be so excited. Like, honestly, if they announced trading was coming back, I'd be pissed. But at the same time, it'd be... I just feel like that made the game for me, and it would make it for so many other people. So like his excitement, I'm not trying to shoot him down. Please do not go attack Pixel because he's excited about this. And these are some actual factual things. Actual factual. I'm a rapper, baby. So, you know, I don't blame him for getting excited about this. Maybe it's just because I'm sick right now. So I'm like, no. Incorrect. Wait, keep watching.
EULA. This is the end user license agreement. That's our agreement. And in it is something massive. And you would never see it because no one reads this. Look how long this is. This is so long. Did you read all of this? No, you did not. But if we scroll up a little bit here, you can see there's 13.
No, quick question. What if they like put something in there where it's like, we own you and all your products and you just accepted it? Could they do that? Is that... Oh my God, I'm gonna read these whole things always now.
sections of the end user license agreement, and you can find this in your own game the exact way I am right now. All we want to read and focus on is section number 5. So let's go up. I wish I knew what the user license agreement was before this one, but you wouldn't have to re-accept the agreement unless they made changes, and there is no way what I'm about to show you was in the old one, but here it is in the new one. So
spoiler alert, it was.
Let's read it. Okay, here we go. This is so weird. Okay, here we go. This is it. Come on. Psyonix does not recognize the transfer of the software with the exception of virtual currency and virtual goods as defined in and in accordance with section.
So he goes on to read this, and unfortunately, one of his comments just nailed it, and I'm so sorry I didn't get your name. It was perfect. He's like, yeah, that's in someone's video from like 4 months ago. It's this guy named Deep Laughs. This is literally, you can see here, I think it says like, yeah, 4 months ago, and the user agreement is just in there. And I'm sure like they're just not wanting to recopy and paste this. So this point is completely null and void, which like I think he was so stoked on. And I get it, I would be too. I'm like, I'm accepting a new user agreement. There's stuff in the code, it's all coming together. But unfortunately, I truly believe with those 3 things, it's just not enough to point that Rocket League trading will come back now at all. And I don't want to be like the bearer of bad news. I don't want to be like the guy who's like, no, but like, I'm just trying to be super realistic here. So yeah, Pixel, I love you, but unfortunately, I just, with everything you said, and there's more in the video, you can definitely go watch it. I don't think it's coming back. And I wish it was. And for me, like I said, a lot of people have been asking me on stream, what do I think about it? Would I come back if there was trading? Why don't you play Rocket League anymore? And the point is, I will only realistically come back to Rocket League if there's a big change. And I mean like big. And I don't mean Rocket League 2, which apparently there's rumors again, oh, Rocket League 2's coming. I mean like, they need to have a full system where you can make a custom map. And I can type in a code just like on Fortnite and play that custom map with 6 of my friends, 5 of my friends, or with the community. Literally could log on to Twitch, be like, here's a code, guys, come on in. 4v4 volleyball, ready to go. If that comes back, listen to me, I'm not joking. Daily Rocket League videos, if not bi-daily. Like, I'm not joking. I would be back so fast because I still love the game. I just got bored. And that's the reason why I'm not making Rocket League videos. I'm having a blast with Counter-Strike. John Sandman Plays channel's popping off. TCG Card Shop Simulator, Pokemon. Dude, we're doing No Man's Sky. So many things. And I'm having a blast just making content. And I never want to lose that, ever. So if I haven't seen you in a while, I love you. I hope life is good. And to everyone, man, who watches these videos, thank you so much. I hope I'm wrong. Please be wrong. I want to be wrong. I want trading back. I want to be able to look at my items again and be like, wow, I could give this to someone who's new playing this game. And honestly, if trading did come back, that's what we would just do, a 12-hour stream where we just give a bunch of stuff away again. Because like, dude, that to celebrate, we'll do a blind trading. We would do a case crate opening. I don't even know what it's like anymore. It's been so long. But I love you. I'm yapping a lot and I'm sick and I need to just go to sleep. And I hope you're having a great day. Be good out there. Today's a wild one and I'll see you soon. Later.